I've been approached 3 times this week. Is it just one in there? It is one.
Boom.
Shit. It's so big, though. What the fuck?
Look at that.
Oh, no. Anyways, more about you. So, you're a comedian.
Yes.
That's like,
Yeah.
we always talk about how that's the hardest job.
It's the hardest job. It takes true talent. I mean, it's talent. People can be funny, but there's a difference between being funny and going on that stage and making jokes.
I hate when people say it's the hardest job. It makes me like shut down because it's obviously not the hardest job.
Right.
Like there's much
in terms of jobs. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of jobs, like
it's like when people say your job's the hardest job. You probably feel the same way. You're like, yeah.
My job's pretty fun.
No, shut the fuck up.
First of all, being a mother is the hardest.
Okay.
Job.
All right.
All right. That's a hard job.
No, I saw you go in front of like 700 people in a grass field.
Oh yeah, that was a fun
shit
show.
My pants.
Yeah, that was cool. That was up in Portland.
But you did great.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's a hard job to where like the lows are pretty risky, right? Doesn't feel good to get up there and just bomb, you know. But as far as what's that?
You've done that.
Yeah. I didn't start out funny. I started out good on stage. Like I had confidence, but it didn't equate to funny. It didn't equate to good joke writing. And I bombed for the first like 4 or 5 years. And in fact, in the scene that I came up in, the thing that really started getting me juice was I started learning how to bomb well. And there was this little SF comedy blog that this guy would write. And he would give out awards at the end of the year. And I got the award for like best comic to watch bomb.
Stop it.
And that like bumped me up in the scene.
Wow.
Turned bombing into
once you learn how to bomb well and gracefully,
do you just like acknowledge like what just happened?
Oh, immediately. Yeah. If you don't acknowledge the elephant in the room, like that's why I come in here. I'm like, I'm sorry about the mustache. Like I apologize. Like you have to.
Yeah. I'll just walk this way to my mic, even though you told me to walk around. And no, I got this. And then Mark just proceeds to destroy every chord in sight.
Like, no one goes that way, but okay, yeah, you got.
It's like, no, I'm good.
Just trample all the way through.
Because it's like it's humble and it's like humiliating and vulnerable.
Vulnerability.
That's vulnerability. In 2023, I think that's why TikTok pops off.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the thing that really, or that comics that are very funny, they learn how to be vulnerable, and that's what will set them apart from other people, right?
You also have like darling eyes. Not to like pick you apart, but like every time you look at me, I'm like, God, you should be on camera. Like you should be in movies as the goofy, sweet friend.
When someone says thank you for that compliment, and I
just up from that one.
You said I had darling eyes, and I like immediately had to be like,
just starts fluttering.
Oh man,
your eyes say 1,000 words. It's crazy.
Thanks, y'all.
I don't see those a lot.
There's a lot of pain behind these eyes.
Well, I noticed when he came to our house, the Rue took a liking to him, which
Rue, our dog Rue,
toy poodle, and Riley immediately obsessed.
Oh, Riley's obsessed with him.
Oh, I love Riley.
The innocent eyes.
Oh, I love Riley.
Yeah, Riley. He's like, hi, Mark. Bye, Mark.
Yeah,
like,
he's so
he
cute.
Loves you.
So cute.
Kids know energy, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. And people always like make fun of me because I'll talk to kids like they're a 25-year-old, like a 30-year-old friend.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you don't do it. And they're like, that's weird. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just treat everybody equally. I'm like, what's up, Riley? How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Some parents are like very strict on that. They're like, I don't do the baby talk. But Daryl, like, we would listen to videos of Riley really young, and Daryl's like, I said to Papa, Mr. Boy.
He's a little baby boy.
He would go in every morning, go, Mr. Boy. That's like Daryl.
It's awesome.
Like, I can't wait to say that for the next baby. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It's a little, just a little guy,
He's
just
a little
entering the
boy.
world.
He's so cute.
Get surrounded with and then you get up, Mark, come over, you're like, "Sup, bro?
What's up, Riley?
Pals, what do you do?
What's up, Riley?
That's probably why he loves you. He was like, oh my God, hey man.
So, you want to have a couple of Cokes with me, bro? Bust out a little diet soda, Riley?
Yeah, he has an obsession like that with Ryan too. But Ryan goes, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I just say absurd sayings, then he'll copy me.
He likes that?
Yeah, yesterday we walked in the gym. I go, it's the gym. He's like, gym. I'm like, yeah, let's go, Riley. He's like, let's go.
Yeah,
He's in a very mimicky phase, which is great. And now he pops off. Now he talks all the time.
That's so cool.
He knows every shape. He's a genius.
Yeah, that's so cool. He looks smart.
Yeah, the glasses.
Yeah.
People think they're genuinely like a fashion statement. I'm like, no, he can't see you.
He can't see. He takes those things off. He's just squinting.
They look good. I walked in. I was like, damn, those glasses look cool.
They're fire.
And yeah, he's well cultured because he did that whole Australia trip with us, and he traveled. But Mark also did an Australia trip with Bert Kreischer.
What do you think about Australia?
Listen, let me say this before I piss off all of Australia. I think that America, because individually people are, I don't want to say that. Let's run that back. Australia fucking sucked. I hated Australia.
How long were you there?
I was there for like 2 or 3 weeks. I went to New Zealand.
Oh my God, that's
which was
my guy.
Equally as bad.
3 months.
3 months? I would have died. I would have died. I would have absolutely died.
It's not that bad. I'm just spoiled. Like, they don't put ice in your iced coffee. You know what I mean?
What do you mean they don't put ice? They put ice cream in my iced coffee. I asked for a vegan iced coffee. I said, can I get an iced coffee with oat milk or an iced latte with oat milk? She goes, yeah, great. She hands me the coffee. There's a big fucking scoop of vanilla ice cream in it. And I'm like, what is this? And she goes, that's ice cream. I go, is it vegan ice cream? She goes, it's gluten-free. I was like, bitch, I don't care about that. I'll die if I have that.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Oh, horribly lactose intolerant.
Wow.
And it was just like an amalgam of all those things.
Yeah.
Of like this weird.
What time of year did you go? That matters.
2 months ago.
It was like right after us.
It was right after
was
you guys got
hot
back.
Shit and there's
it was
no air
hot.
conditioning anywhere.
There was no air conditioning.
Yeah, man.
It smelled weird. They drink out of shoes. Everyone's got a foot fetish.
They did that on the show.
I go pet koalas, and they're like, careful, the koalas have chlamydia. Why the fuck do you know that koalas have chlamydia, Australia? Yeah, but it's like, why do you know? If this girl has chlamydia, I know she has chlamydia because I had sex with this girl, right? You shouldn't know that an animal has chlamydia. You should just be like, that's a weird rash.
Like, let's test it.
They must Q-tip
no,
them. They must swab.
No, Cap. I've talked to Australians.
The
crowds?
Were the crowds good to you?
The crowds were great.
They're great, right?
They were a little heckler. They were a little heckly, but they were still great. They were phenomenal shows.
My fans are sweet to me because they love me, you know? So when I would do shows there, it was like the best audience ever.
Well, you're the headliner.
Right.
And when the headliner goes out to a place 10,000 miles away, it's a different experience.
Yeah. So he was opener for Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, you're an opener. Do people show up for the opener for the comedian shows?
Yes.
That's nice.
So I did Europe with him, and I talked to a lot of people. In January, I did Europe. We did and Europe was awesome. I'm a European. I love it. It was great. And the crowds would come up to me and they'd be like, normally no European crowds come for the openers and stay for the openers. But I was opening up with another comic named Shane Torres, and every show was great for us. Every show was phenomenal.
What's it like touring for realsies with Bert?
It was a dream come true.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got to be the most fun guy of
it was
time.
Like, it's such a surreal experience for me, you know?
I fucking hate tour. But if I was on tour with Bert, I'd probably have a really good time.
Why do you hate tour?
It's exhausting for me, and there's no comedy in it, you know? It's just Groundhog Day of same shit over and over again, and then, I don't know. It's exhausting.
Yeah, and I feel like she can't really experience anything on the road. She just has to hide in her hotel and rest.
So I hide, I shut up all day, I go to the gym, work out, and then I start glam, get ready, meet fans, try not to talk so much during meet and greets and try not to get sick.
Yeah.
And then I go on stage
so much
and
worse.
sing,
Way
sing,
worse.
Sing, sing.
Yeah.
And then we're wrapped by midnight and then we're like, don't get sick, bye. And you're like,
yeah, that doesn't sound fun.